OK, Rita, I'll see you later.
You will, love. Bye-bye.
Please, when have you ever done anything that pleased me? You're coming behind me back and sorting things out without telling me, Steve!
You wanted the house?
Yeah, well now I've changed my mind!
It was meant to be a surprise.
Well, I mean, that all right.
She'll be late for work. Yeah. My mum was telling me that factories used to have hooters to get the workers in on time. Baldwin should strap Karen to the roof. She's got the gob for it, hasn't she? Oh, look at my Tyrone. I love her.
You know, you're dead lucky. First Maria, now this. You always seem to end up with low maintenance girls.
What do you mean?
Well, low maintenance. You know, like a Vauxhall, a Ford or a Lada. Easy to keep in check. And then when out does go wrong, easy to get repaired. Not like Toya. It's like some imported model with a dodgy choke and where the repair manual's in double Dutch. Do you think I look like a lost puppy?
No, mate, it's the egg. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd come and see my favourite mechanic. Boss around.
No, he's at an auction.
Good. Lifter's an MOT, there's a good lad.
No way.
I won't ask, but it's an emergency. I'll make it worth your while.
Forget it.
Like I say, it's an emergency. Now I'll be back at closing tonight and you'll have it for me. If you know what's good for you.
Yeah, this is Vic, returning to base, over.
Pick up at Bagley Drive.
I'll do Bagley Drive, over.
All right, Vic.
Here we are, love. That's £1.20 and 10 and 4p. I'm sorry about that, girl, but I've been up most of the night with a headache.
Oh dear, is it a migraine?
No, it's the neighbours. Do you know they were rowing till 2:30, and then when they got up this morning, they carried on from where they left off.
Oh, it's bringing back terrible memories for me, is this. My wife had exactly the same relentless tone when she was rowing, like an AK gun.
There's nothing wrong with a good Barney now and again. Clears the air.
It's been going on that long, it sounds more than a Barney to me.
Well, whatever it is, I've had enough. I'm going to sort it out.
No. Well, that must be because I'm married to you.
There's just no pleasing you, is there? It's demand after demand. I want this, I want that. There's nothing wrong with the house.
There is everything wrong with the house. See, when you married me, you said I was different from all the girls round here. Well, stick me in the house and I might as well be Eileen or your mother. I mean, are you going to get me pregnant next? Is that what you see me? In a two up and a two down while you're swanning around all over the place. I'm worth more than that, Steve, more!
See, there you go again, just you all the
I
time.
don't want to live in that house.
Well, I do.
Oh, no, with me, you're not.
Fine, if that's how you want it. Peter.
Karen? What do you want? I know we're making too much noise for you, or tough. Just go away and leave me alone.
You carried your weights.
Not you.
That the cab?
Yes.
You took your time, didn't you? Come on, I've not got all day.
Your meter hadn't better be running.
No, not yet. So where to?
It's a solicitor's office off Deansgate. Know your way around the city centre, do you?
Yeah, I think I can manage that.
Of course, if you hadn't booked the car in for a service, we wouldn't need a cab. One look in the diary was all it needed, Hazel. That's what diaries are for. At least the seats look clean enough.
But you're really enjoying this, aren't you? Seeing me upset like this.
Not at all. Do you want to talk about it?
With you? No.
Steve seemed very angry when he left.
Oh, really? Well, so am I. You think our marriage is a joke, Rita?
I don't think any marriage is a joke. I mean, it's true your wedding was a bit unconventional, but you seem to get along most of the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of fire in a relationship.
I thought you liked the quiet life.
Now I do. I've been fiery in my time. My first husband, Len, well, we both had tempers. There were plenty of doors slamming in our house.
Yeah. Pretty much like my parents then. See, if you wanted to get heard in our house, then it was who shouted loudest.
I don't want to pry, Karen, but if you did want to talk to somebody...
He bought number 11 off his mum. And he didn't tell me, and now he wants us to live there.
And you saw yourself living in something more modern?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not just that. He just went behind my back without telling me.
And you never do that. You always tell him everything you plan.
That's different.
He probably did it to surprise you. A house is a lot bigger than this flat.
He'll find it out, won't he? When he moves in there on his own.
You don't mean that.
Don't I?
Nah. You just save him face. I used to do that all the time.
We like them, me and you.
Yes, I think so. At least I used to be like you. Mouthing off without thinking, quick-tempered, and like you, I loved my husbands. It's clear you love Steve.
Is it?
Yes. You want this marriage to work, don't you? Then do what you have to do to make it work. Number 11's a nice little house, and you'll be just as happy there as you are here. And in the end, you know, it doesn't matter where you live, as long as you're together.
So I've got to let him win, and I've got to back down?
You're smarter than that. Look, I'm not suggesting you turn yourself into a doormat. Right now, he's got the upper hand. He's a man. He likes to think he's in charge of the relationship. Suggest a compromise. You'll move into number 11, but you want it all decorated to your design. I think you'll make it a fantastic house.
Do you reckon?
And there's me thinking you modern girls had it all sussed. You haven't even got the basics, have you? That's better.
Pay the lad.
That was a tight one. How can you be married to him?
Look, I'll call you in the week. He's got to go to Bristol's on Tuesday. We could meet up.
I don't know.
I've got to go. I'll call.
Don't bother. I'm not into complications.
Oh, Karen, your face looks dead puffy.
Yeah, well, I'm just feeling a bit under the weather, that's all.
I'm surprised you haven't got a sore throat after all that shouting you were doing.
Listen, do you fancy doing the hospital lottery this month?
No point. Don't win out anyway.
Well, yeah, but it is for charity. Come on.
Right, all right, but I'm not organising it again.
Oh, I'll do it. Hey, does that mean I get to pick the numbers?
No, it doesn't. Everyone just picks their own numbers.
All right.
We could do our ages. I'll be 17. What about you, Karen? 37, isn't it? You won't live to see 18 if you're not careful. And that'd be a bit of a shame, wouldn't it? Because you won't get to come to my housewarming.
You are? You're moving?
Yeah, Steve's bought me number 11. And I'm going to get an interior designer in.
You're trying to tell me that Steve has bought you a house?
Yeah, loves me, doesn't he? This time he's princess and I need a palace. So what were you rowing about before? Rowing? Oh, you've got a lot to learn. See, that wasn't a row. That was just a lover's tiff about how many bathrooms we're going to have. See, he's that considerate. He said that we should have an ensuite and I went, what's the point? Might as well spend all that money on a sunken bath.
Have you got any regrets in life?
How long have you got?
No, seriously. Have you ever done anything you've regretted or not done something you wish you had?
Oh, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be an air stewardess. I got the application form, never filled it in.
Why not?
Oh, it was my mother. She convinced me they wouldn't want me because of my glasses, but I think she was just worried I'd get the job, go off and have a jet set in life, and she'd be stuck here in Weatherfield.
Well, I regret upsetting my parents. If I'd been honest about my feelings earlier, I don't think they would have minded so much about the arranged marriage. And I regret finishing with Dougie. All that wasted time.
Oh, wasted time. Now, there's something I do regret. God, the time I've wasted in my life, usually over some man or other.
I know what you mean.
No, love, wait till you get to my age, then you know what I mean.
Were you ever in a relationship that you knew was wrong? Like a gut feeling?
Yeah, of course I was. It's just part of life.
And what did you do?
Dump him, or be dumped. You know when it's right. Sometimes you think it's right, and everyone round you is going, no, but you just don't hear them. That's happened a few times.
I don't want to be with the wrong man. I mean, it's like my mum and Dennis, you know, they didn't have long together, but she's still convinced that she did the right thing. I guess it's true what they say, life's too short.
Hey, don't go getting philosophical on me, love. I haven't had my 11s yet.
So is Ken the right man for you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. What about Dougie?
Hopefully.
And Sam? Is he Mr. Right?
No, no, he's not. Thanks.
What for?
For helping me to come to a decision.
What are you doing tonight?
Rovers, probably. What about you?
Dunno. Toy's been avoiding me all day. I'd up to do something with her.
Well, why don't you go and see her out in the cafe and I'll look up here?
Are you sure?
No sweat.
Cheers, T. I'll see you later.
Got 100 notes here. This is a one-off, innit? Of course it is. See? That was painless, wasn't it?
What was that for?
I'm just welcoming my husband home. You have a good day.
Where is she then?
Huh? Who?
My wife. You're obviously an imposter.
Can I not just be pleased to see you?
Well, last time he saw me, he threw a vase at me head.
Yeah, right, I'm sorry about that.
Come here.
Look, I know I've been a bit of a cow, and I still think that you should have talked this through with me, but I just know that you were doing whatever you thought would make me happy. Well, it doesn't have to be forever, does it? And at least it'll be bigger than this place. But if I'm going to move into number 11, then there's got to be some changes, Steve.
Changes?
Well, yeah, to the house. I mean, for starters, I want the kitchen ripped out and extended, and I seen these, like, wicked stainless steel units, right? And then for the bedroom, I thought we could go for Moroccan feel, and then the spare bedroom, we could have, you know, one of them walk-in wardrobes.
Listen, there might be a bit of a problem there.
Why? Look, I'm trying to compromise here, Steve, so the least you can do is think about it and then consider my feelings.
Well, I have. That's why I've re-rented the house to Eileen for 6 months.
So, what?
Well, you said you didn't want it.
And I've changed my mind.
Well, tough.
I've told everybody we're moving now!
Well, we can! Look, in 6 months we can move into number 11.
I don't want to live at number 11!
Well, you said you did! You flaming lunatic!
It's so frustrating not being able to be on site all the time. I'm sure Dougie's selling stuff he's ripping out. I mean, he must think I was born yesterday.
Well, talk to him, confront him.
No, just blimey, some building jargon.
I did warn you.
I know.
Well, you just keep an eye on him.
No, I am, don't worry. Mind you, when it's finished, it's going to look fantastic. It's a very imposing house.
You make it sound like something had to gone with the wind.
It is. Or rather was. At the moment, it looks like something out of Pearl Harbor.
Are you going to sell all the flats, or are you going to keep one for yourself?
Well, obviously, I had considered that. But you know me, profit first. I can always find a place to dust down. I'm not fussy.
Fussy, cheeky.
Seriously, though, would you like to see it before the conversion's finished? I mean, kind of before and after viewing.
Oh, yeah. Love to.
Have to wear a hard hat.
No answer to that. Hey.
Hiya.
Hiya. Can I see you later?
Actually, I was going to give you a ring and try and arrange something.
Great, well, do you want to go out or stay in?
Oh, well, the thing is, I've told Roy that I'll stay behind here and give the place a good cleaning. I don't reckon I'll be done till gone 8.
Well, I'll give you an hand, it'll save time.
Well, yeah, go on then.
Great, well, I'll see you later then.
Yeah. Say something.
What?
Well, tell me about your day. Did anything interesting happen?
No, nothing.
Oh, I'm organising the lottery at the factory. Oh, might as well talk to myself. Same here. Look at him, he's miles away. Earth to Vic.
What?
Talk to me.
This is the toilet.
Yes, love.
Half better.
So, you got your posh new flat yet?
No, not yet. What's it to you?
Nothing. Just started making conversation.
Well, go on, just give me a drink.
Okay. All right. Hiya. Is Steve not with you?
No.
Oh, have you had another row?
I've told you, we don't row.
Don't you want a sunken bath? Mind you, I can't say I'd be that keen. I mean, can you imagine coming home drunk and falling head first into it?
Yeah, well, there's been a change of plan.
Oh, so you have been rowing?
No. If you must know, we've decided to stay on at the flat and we're just going to rent out the house.
Yeah, right. Sure.
No, look. Right, don't say anything. But it's Rita. And she doesn't want this to be common knowledge, right? But she's took a couple of bad turns recently.
What? Toffee shop Rita?
Yeah. She had a bit of a bad tumble earlier on. I mean, you know what old people are like. She was up on this stool, right, trying to dust or whatever. And then she had to bang on the wall and I went to her dinner.
You're kidding. Is she all right?
Well, a bit shaken. I mean, there's nothing broken, but it just made me realise, you know, it'd be selfish to move out of the flat. So I said to Steve, staying where we are in case she needs us again.
Oh, poor Rita.
I know, yeah.
So are we going to Peter's and Shelley's flat warming then?
You want to?
Make a change. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being all cosy with you, but it's nice to do something different. Shelley says it's a lovely flat.
Next to a bookies.
Anywhere's lovely when you're with someone you love.
Love? Well, I don't think Shelley loves Peter, do you?
Why else would she move in with him?
No, I would have thought she could have done a lot better than Barlow. And she's a great girl.
My great girl.
Of course you are, but in a different way. She's warm and friendly, a real live wire.
Am I not warm and friendly? Oh, cold and standoffish, am I?
What? No, of course not. You're different, that's all.
Go on.
Well, you're more complex than Shelley. You know, I mean, with her, what you see is what you get. But you've got hidden depths.
So I come across more untouchable.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what I meant.
Sounds like it to me. Shelley's all warm and sexy and friendly, and I'm cold and complicated. Thanks.
Look, now you're being silly. Look, where you going?
To run myself a bath. Might warm me up a bit. Think best go. I want an early night.
What is the matter?
I gave Carl a Blanca Maltese certificate earlier on.
You did what? For free?
No, he gave me 100 quid.
Well, that's all right then.
No, it's not. They can trace it back to the garage and me. Could end up in jail.
Oh, stop being such a wuss. Oh, Rita, are you all right after your turn?
What turn?
Well, Karen said she had to help you out earlier. Only she's not moving now. You know, in case you need her again, like.
Yeah.
Oh, that turn. Oh, yes, but I'm still a bit wobbly. So, is it all right if I stay at your place tonight, Karen? Only I don't fancy being on my own in case I have another turn. Steve won't mind the sofa, will he? And you and I can share. You know, it's such a comfort to know that she's just a bang on the wall away.
mind the floor, it's wet.
Right, what do you want me to do then?
There's not much needs doing now.
You're a quick worker.
Yeah, I always am when I've something on my mind.
Oh.
Let's sit down. We need to talk.
We do?
Well, I do. I just think you need to listen. I want us to finish.
Oh.
We're just going round in circles, Sam. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's working out.
But why? Why do you say that? I think we're really good together.
Yeah, I know you do, but to be honest, Sam, you'd think everything was all right no matter who you were seeing. You're like a puppy.
But you said that last night.
But it's true. You're just happy to be with someone. Anyone. It's like sometimes when we're watching telly. I look across at you and you look so content. So happy.
And you're not?
No, I'm not. I don't mean you make me unhappy. I mean, look, what's the point? I've said it all before. It just isn't working. No, I want to feel things in a relationship. Excitement, passion, anger. Being with you, I just feel nothing.
But I can change. I mean, I can be exciting.
You shouldn't have to change.
Please, Toya.
It's for the best.
Can't we just...
Goodbye, Sam.